Mimi's live stay-at-home wife from the great state of West Virginia, and yes, it is almost heaven. I am sitting in the parking lot at our mall, waiting on our 16-year-old to get out of a movie with his friends. So I thought, hey, I have some peace, I have some quiet, I have some time. Why not do a video for Mimi's life? So I thought I would tell you about my day. Today, I had the pleasure of babysitting for our granddaughter Jada and our grandson Rocky. I took them to the library today, and while we were at the library, there were books at the library that were for free, for giveaway. So the first book that I saw was Creating Country Style. This is like a little project book for just different ideas that you can do, little things. I know that a lot of you like, Christy, I know you like the farmhouse look. And this just kind of gives you a how to get that rustic look, and a lot of stenciling and a lot of just very clever ideas in this book. A lot of painting, stenciling, and I really just like to get ideas from other people's projects and things. I have a friend that really does live in a real farmhouse, Evelyn, and she, her house, I'll have to do a tour of her house, and I cannot even explain it. She has, like real washboards, real milk pails from years ago, and it is just fascinating to see all the things that she has did with her place. And I know a lot of you like this look. The other book that I picked up was Laura Bush, Spoken from the Heart, First Lady Laura Bush. I really was a Bush supporter and still am, and I love the family. I did not know that Laura Bush did not meet George until she was 30 years old. And she was an elementary school teacher. She worked in the inner city schools. She trained to be a librarian. So at age 30, she met George W. Bush. And 3 months later, they were married. And that is a fascinating story. Also, the thing that I really like about this are the pictures inside. And I love any books that have pictures. And when, Laura, regardless of your political view, she is such a lady, just personified. I mean, just absolutely, impeccably, I just really admire her. And I have 2 daughters, so, our daughters are not twins, but I just think that family is fascinating to read about. So I got that for myself to read. And then I didn't purchase, another free book was The Saga of the American Flag. And this is an illustrated history. And this is just really tells about the history of our flag, how to honor the flag, how the Star Spangled Banner, the song, You know, a lot of kids, they celebrate the 4th of July. They have no idea why. Somebody said, do other countries celebrate the 4th of July? So, you know, Civil War flags, when the flag was on the moon. But in particular, you know, constitutionally right to disrespect the flag, that's big right now. That just is heartbreaking that people talks about the years that the state got their flag, displaying the flag on the different holidays, New Year's Day. You know, a lot of people display their flags all year around. But there's like a kind of etiquette about flags, displaying flags. Now, this is going to be for our Rocky. Rocky is homeschooled, and we say the Pledge of Allegiance whenever I homeschool him. And he likes to do that. He knows the pledge. You know, and there are a lot of kids, they don't know the Pledge of Allegiance. And I'm just tickled to get that, because I know that he will like that. Will be interesting to him. And then for our 11th grader, we have classical music. And this book, oh my, this is a resource book. I cannot even imagine how much this book cost. This book, I was looking at this book a little bit ago when I went to go get something to drink. The paintings are just absolutely fascinating, and the history, it's not boring. You know, it talks about them. It talks about them as people. The one we're probably going to focus on a lot is probably going to be Handel's Messiah. There's a documentary on Handel, and we will probably watch that and probably do some kind of a unit study. Our 11th grader, he does better whenever he is studies a subject in depth, taking his time to kind of like really glean. And this will really help him. You know, I'd love to take him to a concert, a performance. But anyway, don't forget about your public library as a place to donate books and to pick up some free books this summer. And the children, when they're out of school, it's good for them to continue to read and to be interested in books. And I just thought I'd just share with you my day for a little bit. So this is Mimi's Life, stay-at-home wife. See you later.